Hello, hello, my beautiful Leo placements. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Dee. If you're returning, welcome back. Glad to have you back. I know it's been a minute since I've done zodiacs. So this will be just a general message. It's going to be past, present, or future energy. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Do not try to force the story to fit your narrative. If you feel called to book a reading with me, all the information is in the description box below. I do have zodiacs that are time-stamped and are in the timeless playlist. I can link them for you if you feel called to watch those. I have one that's really long, that's all the zodiacs in one video, and then I have some that are by element and they're also time-stamped, so I'll try to tag those for you guys. But the main energy I got for you today was like, and I've been getting this really heavy in the energy, but specifically for you Leo placements, is like cutoff energy. You might need to actually do like a courting ritual with someone. It's just giving like you need to permanently walk away from a specific energy, and it doesn't have to be a person. It could be a mindset, a way of living, doing, being. Take it how it resonates for you, but I'm just getting very heavily like the time is now. The time is now to cut somebody off or set a very strict boundary, or just go completely no contact. But that's, I got that download, and it could just be specific for someone. The reading might not go that way exactly, but someone needed to hear that. But let's see where energy takes us today. As it goes through there for the replacements. Your energy fell out, strength. Okay. Please give me the energy surrounding the replacement, spirit. Thank you. Okay, so we have cycles, number 37. Have fragment, number 15. Have grove, number 21. We have the moon, number 15. I believe we have a full moon coming up at the time of this reading, I believe on Friday. We have hope, number 27, and then we have success, number 39. On the bottom we have listening, number 23, and I usually don't take that many, but I just took what fell out. And I'm getting energy of like talking to the moon. It might be like people who have their moon in Leo, but I'm getting like talking to the moon, like she really hears your manifestations, hear what you really have to say. It's going to help connect you more deeply to your soul, to yourself, is what I'm hearing. But take that how it resonates for you. But talking to the moon, a lot of you could probably already do that. Like the moon might be the only like thing in your life you feel like you can talk to genuinely and openly, you know. Ten of Cups wanted to show itself. This is definitely about your end all be all, your happily ever after, how you view your happiness. And then I saw the devil. Okay, so we'll get there. Messages for the Leo collective. Okay, honest messages for the highest good. Alright, so we have Libra energy with justice. Your energy there with strength. The Emperor reverse. So far all major arcana. So we have Libra, your energy, and Aries with the Emperor. The Eight of Wands. And the Eight of Swords in the theme of the reading. The Five of Cups, the Nine of Wands, the Two of Wands, the Ten of Cups, the Five of Wands, the Four of Wands reverse, the Fool. More Aries energies could have Aries heavily in your chart. It feels like something didn't go according to plan with the Two of Wands. It's like, this isn't how I pictured it going. Okay? You could have, with the Fool there, you could have tried to have like a new beginning, or just took a leap towards something and it just didn't work out. It made you very exhausted. It made you tired. It gave you a room for disappointment, even abandonment with the Five of Cups there. Yeah, probably stress. I'm just hearing like time to go. But we have the Eight of Swords in the theme of the reading. So let's see. Spirit, please clarify the Eight of Swords for me. Thank you. Page of Wands, Two of Wands. The Chariot, Cancer energy. Strength again, your energy. The King of Swords, the Ten of Cups reversed, the Seven of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, the Seven of Swords, and the Four of Pentacles, the Four of Wands. Fours could be significant for you at this time. No matter how many times you thought about it, no matter how many times you put your energy, put your literally your whole heart into this, because the strength is you. That is your energy, Leo. No matter how many conversations, etc., etc., it just never ever worked. We have the King of Swords and the Queen of Wands. There's two very opposite energies, and I just feel like trying to get this work to work over and over again, trying to manifest the same thing, and it always comes up as something false. The truth always comes out. It's always revealed to you that you're clinging on to something that's not working. With that Seven of Swords and the Four of Pentacles, yeah, there's not enough love. There's not enough emotional stability. It is, yeah. It just, it's given the energy. It didn't go according to plan. No matter how much of yourself you put into it, it never moved forward. It never had growth. It always was stopped energy. Like, it will move forward a little bit, and then it will always hit its head in the same space at the same time, in the same situation. I'm getting the same argument, the same discussion over and over and over again. And no matter how like truthful or honest or straightforward you are, it was always met with fire. And it was always met with fire. It was always met with an opposite energy that did not like, could not coexist, no matter how many times you tried to get it to work. And I feel like with the Page of Wands, there was always signs from Spirit that this wasn't going to work. I feel like some of you were either married or engaged or something, and it didn't work out. I'm getting like long-term marriage or long-term commitment, just something long-term. It could even be work, but no matter how much you, it's given very air energy, but it's also given very earth energy. No matter how practical you were, no matter how many times you wrote it down on a list, no matter how like straightforward and narrow you were on that path, something always halted you, something always stopped you, and it was like always the same stop, always the same discussion, always the same argument. Nothing ever changed, nothing ever grew. And as you grew, it just wasn't growing with you. It's what I'm like, the biggest energy I'm getting. Yeah, you guys definitely could have been in a higher level commitment here with the Hierophant showing itself. Heavy Taurus energy. But then the present moment, we have Justice. Spirit, please clarify that for me. Thank you. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Six of Cups. Knight of Pentacles, Five of Cups. Knight of Wands. The Emperor in the reverse. Aries energy, the Hierophant again, which the Hierophant is the higher version of the Emperor. The Wheel of Fortune, the Eight of Wands, the Seven of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles. This is definitely like something deeply committed. Something that's been together for a long time. It feels like someone's higher self was just trying to communicate with them, but because they weren't imbalanced masculine energy, it was always a repetitive cycle. It was never any growth. It was like, it feels like lies were always found out. Like this energy always tried to cover up something, but it was always revealed. And it's like you always gave it another chance, you always gave it another time to just let it grow, but it never grew, it never changed. And I feel like now you're getting justice for it. I feel like now you're like, okay, I gave it my all, I know I was in this for too long with the Six of Cups reverse, I'm going to heal and I'm going to walk away. Like, I've been here way too long with the Knight of Wands in the reverse, and it's just like, I've been here too long and it's time for me to heal. I can't keep giving my emotions to whoever this Emperor in the reverse is. You have to trust yourself and your higher self and what spirit has in store for you. I just really feel like this energy, like their higher self has been trying to tell them for so long, like, you can't live this way. There's no movement, there's no growth. You keep clinging on to the things that you used to do, the things that you used to say, the way that you used to live. And it's like someone who hit their peak in high school who never wants to grow up. Like, it's given that like they still go to their high school, they still go to their college because they're still living in the good old days instead of living in the present moment type of situation. As where you were trying to grow, as where you trying to hit something more stable, be more firm. Like I said, move forward in your plan, move forward in possibly even your family growth, like having kids and, or like, you know, planning for retirement and traveling and stuff like that. Like, it feels like it never went anywhere and you just went round and round and round in circles trying to figure out how to make it work. And the energy surrounding, we have the Strength card, which is your energy. Please clarify that for me, Spirit. Look at that. We have Temperance, Sag energy in the Fool, Aries energy. So all the fire signs there. The Three of Cups. The Seven of Wands. The King of Cups. The Magician, Gemini, Virgo energy. The Knight of Swords, the King of Swords. The Ten of Cups and the Knight of Cups. And the Justice card again. So even though I said energy surrounding you, this is you. Like, through and through. You know that you have this beautiful, magnificent, big heart, and it feels like Spirit is blessing you because you're more so coming into union with yourself. Like, you're leaving everything up to the divine is what I'm getting right now. Like, you know that you have a new beautiful beginning coming after this. And even if you can't really feel it in like your 3D energy, like you feel like your 3D energy is just showing you something totally opposite, like very like stressed, very in your head energy, spiritually in your soul, you know that there's growth coming. You know that you're divinely guided. You know that you're divinely protected at this time. And this is about you coming into union with you. Like, soon you're also going to be celebrating something as you disconnect from this energy, like standing your ground, standing in your power. You are manifesting a whole new life for you. You're turning all of this energy around after disconnecting from this. So what I'm getting is just hang tight, Leo placements, because it could feel like everything isn't going your way, it's not going according to your plan, but Spirit has a very divine and higher purpose for you at this time. This soul lesson, which is really rough to get through. I feel like it was a long-term commitment, whether it was marriage or just you being with someone for a long time, family, friendships, job, anything. I'm getting more so like long-term commitment, like marriage, but it's just that now it's about you coming into union with you and you living in your divine purpose after this situation is what I'm getting. So that's all you right there, Leo. That's all you. In your challenge, you have the Emperor reverse. Clarify that for me, Spirit. Thank you. Have the Hangman, Pisces energy. The Four of Cups, the Tower, Scorpio energy. The Six of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands, the Page of Swords, the Ace of Wands, Judgment, Seven of Pentacles, and Justice. So many majors. The Three of Swords. Yeah, this is about you disconnecting and no longer giving to this with the Ten of Wands. Whoever this Emperor in the reverse is, whoever this imbalanced masculine is in your life right now. And remember, we all have feminine and masculine energy within us. This is you after so long of not putting a new perspective or an outlook on it. It's now time to change that view. For the times that you have been giving to something that would not change, would not grow, anything, like, it's time to let that go. Ten of Wands in the reverse. You have learned your lesson through this. Okay, I didn't even see that Nine of Cups there. This is about you being selfish with your time and your energy. That's what I'm getting. Like, you are at this huge moment and you're at judgment. And after judgment, we get to the world to close the chapter to enter a new one. And then we start off at the full again in a higher frequency and a higher vibration. You're going to have happiness as soon as you let this go. But these old manifestations have to just die out. And you can't stay here anymore. It's giving you've outgrown it. And justice is trying to come in. Spirit is trying to balance out the energy. It's time for you to be selfish. It's time for you to choose yourself and love yourself at this time. No more like, I have to pick my battles because this isn't that. I have to do this because my kids, da 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 da. This time is about you, Leo placements. It's not about the energies around you. It's not about how much they disappoint you or how much you have to go in this revolving door, revolving energy of the same cycle, of the same thing. It's like, you have to let this go now. You've been given to it far too long and not getting what you deserve back from it. It's time to have a new outlook on the situation, a new outlook on life, just a whole new version of yourself, like Leo 2.0, 3.0, whatever version of yourself you're in right now. In the potential, we have the Eight of Wands. Spirit, please clarify that for me. Look at that. The Empress. You have heavy Taurus placements. The Six of Wands. The Three of Wands. The Magician. Gemini, Virgo energy. The King of Cups. The Three of Pentacles. The Hermit. The Ten of Cups. The High Priestess. Pisces energy. The Knight of Cups in reverse. The Ace of Swords. You know the truth now. Okay? Don't let this energy come back and say what they usually say to you or whatever it is. Change takes time. It's not going to happen how you... I feel like this is saying, like, this isn't going to happen the way you thought it was going to happen, how you pictured it happening, because I feel like you had a very... I just see like a list of goals, a list of things that you thought that your life was going to look like, and it just didn't go that way. And I feel like also this energy is just going to keep coming at you in a way to say, let's build again. But it's a Three of Pentacles. It's not a Ten of Pentacles. It stays at a 3 and never gets to a 10 is what I'm getting. And it makes you feel isolated and it makes you feel unfulfilled. And Spirit is like, so no more, because it leaves you feeling like you have to hide away or you can't be in your true authentic self. You can't find your happiness here. You are the Empress. You are balanced. And this is going to come at you quick. Like, your new beginning is going to come at you quick. But it's not going to happen the way you thought it was going to happen. Baby steps. The Page of Cups. The Queen of Cups. Nurture and love yourself at this time. And it's not about this Emperor in reverse, King of Cups energy. They're going to constantly try to come at you. They're going to constantly try to get this love that you need to give to yourself and have you pour into them. And that's not it, because like I said, it leaves you in an air of disappointment. It leaves you exhausted to deal with that. Yeah, the Nine of Wands, like, why do you keep fighting for something that only feels like it steals your joy and steals your light and gets you? This is the Empress as well, and this is you and your energy. Came out upright twice. It's just like, you are stable, you are grounded. This energy is not, it's like energy vampire type shit. Like, they see you doing the work, they see you bringing in all these blessings, and they want a piece of it, but they're not willing to heal. They're not willing to change. Like I said, it's hitting a wall every time. And as you continue to grow, they don't. They just feed off your energy. They give you less than what you deserve. And it's like, let it go. The time is now. So I'm very much like cord cutting, because it feels very much like energy vampire, someone who cannot get detached from you, someone who's always fed off of your energy for a long time. No wonder I felt called to do zodiacs. Because Aries kind of had a similar energy, but it was a little different. Advice for Leo placement, Spirit. Thank you for all your messages so far. Advice. I'm also about to get into Oracle, so if you're not a huge fan of Oracles, I completely understand. And I'll see you in the next reading or your next placement, okay? Advice for Leo placements. Thank you. The Wheel of Fortune. The Two of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles. The Magician. the Nine of Wands, Judgment, the High Priestess, the Eight of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, the Empress, and the Hierophant. And they're both in the reverse right now. So this is, they are divine counterparts, but this is also about getting back in tune with your intuition. I'm getting much like meditating off the Knight of Cups in this deck. Because like I said, you are the Empress, but there's still a disconnect because the High Priestess is the higher version of the Empress. There's a disconnect. There's a disconnect from your intuition. There's a disconnect from your soul. You're not hearing the messages clearly, but you will because you're still in a healing energy. Like you fought so hard for things that didn't grow for such a long time. So you're still recovering, but it's happening. I'm getting this very much as having another spiritual awakening after this, stepping into that new chapter with the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, but you're making the choice to heal. You're no longer going to be manipulated or think that you can't have the things that you desire or want in this lifetime. Your plan is just a little bit different than what you thought it was going to be. And it's okay. Don't think that you don't have everything that you need, because you do. But I'm getting very much like you're at another awakening in your life. You're about to be at another frequency, but there's some balance here that needs to happen. The last few soul messages I did have to do with like reconnecting to your divine feminine and masculine energy. So if you feel called to check the soul messages playlist, please do that. But you have to get reconnected to spirit again. You have to get reconnected to the divine again. Because like I said, there was a time where you were just so in your head that you weren't seeing the messages clearly from spirit about disconnecting from the situation. Advice for legal placements. Advice. Thank you. Surrender to the sweetness. Venus energy, pleasure, joy, make love to life. And for me, that's just finding a new happiness in your life and this new plan that you're about to embark on. That is number 112. That could be significant for you. This is a sensual, highly feminine card. It's a call to surrender to the sweetness of life, to let the ever-abundant feminine take over, to taste the fruits you've been working so hard to grow, to let your senses take over and really drink in your life with wonder, to get intoxicated on the simple bounty that this planet has to offer and what you have within you when your will is full. The ancient Babylonians connected to the feminine goddess Ashtar to the planet Venus, and in Roman mythology, Venus was the goddess of love and beauty. In our night sky, aside from the moon, Venus shines the brightest. Time is our most precious resource, and it's the greatest healer. If you've been all work and no play, this is a sign to take some time out, to reconnect with your lover, play with your children, and give yourself the luxury of time without agenda. Many of us are so busy building our lives that we forget to enjoy them. We forget why we decided to build them in the first place. Disconnection from the sweetness causes more pain than we realize. So many of us walk into soulless buildings 5 days a week in the name of survival. We strive to build the life of our dreams but drive ourselves to exhaustion. This card is wooing you back to the pleasures of being human, to focus on what really matters and enjoy your incredible life. How can you surrender to the sweetness of life? What's one way you can enjoy your life a little more? And that's what I'm saying. I feel like dealing with whatever this is, whether it was like a loveless marriage or whatever you want to say, you could never really be authentically yourself. You could never live in your truth and your divine wisdom. It caused you to disconnect from your higher self, from your soul, because you were always in your head. Like I said, always in survival mode with this energy, when you have always been this very pure light Empress energy. And there has been a disconnect from that. There was a point in your life, maybe even at the beginning of this relationship, where you were able to really be yourself. You were able to really live, like I said, in the bounty of the sweetness, like that very feminine divine energy. And that could have been what drew this person to you. And in the beginning, maybe they were balanced, but somewhere along the way, you kept growing and they stayed the same. And you lost touch with yourself, and you lost what made you happy. You lost what gave you genuine joy, trying to make something work that was at a standstill for so long. Advice for the collective. Leo placement spirit. Advice for Leo placements. Look at that. Confidence is your key to success, your energy. Have faith in your dreams. A time for healing. Conclusions are within reach. Adjustments are required. Let's take time to breathe out on the bottom. You and your loved ones are safe, Cancer energy. We're about to go into Cancer season too. So that could be a pivotal time for you. Advice for Leo placements. Advice for Leo placement spirit. Have nourish and soul love. So I'm getting to really get connected again. Look, soul family. This could also be like Starseed energy. You could be very connected to that, but also just get connected to your heart again. And I feel like your heart chakra is very open right now, even if it doesn't feel like it. But this is nourishing your soul. So getting back into spiritual practices, which I feel like I've been preaching for like at least 2-3 weeks now in all the readings. Just journaling again, meditating again, going on walks, maybe even doing yoga, whatever helps you get into the frequency of aligning with spirit, with aligning with their higher power, your spirit team, your ancestors, your guides, all that good stuff. This is about nourishing yourself again on that soul level. Balancing out your chakras, getting connected to your 7th and 8th chakra. Those are chakras about your higher self. So it's just giving to, I just get Starseed energy, so you guys can resonate with that. But that's like getting connected to your star family again for me. 23 and 33 and 36 could be significant numbers for you at this time. 3s especially. Advice for the collective. Leo collective. I haven't done them in so long that I just keep saying collective. Wedding, this situation involves marriage. I knew it. I knew some of y'all was married. This could be the one you've already met, the romantic partner that you seek. Yeah, flirt, extend your light-hearted energy to others. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps that you're guided to take. Children, your love life is being affected by children. And then love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. And then we have new love on the bottom. A new person has surgery, more romantic issues. I feel like some of you stayed for your kids. But right now it's about putting yourself first. When I see make the effort, this could be the one. It's giving that like new love that comes in. And it could be that new love was at a standstill because you were so focused on trying to make this work for your children. So some of you have a new soulmate coming in, and I feel good about it. Like, I don't feel anything bad. I just feel like you try to stay in the past situation for your kids, and I feel like someone is gonna be like, let me see. Spirit, clarify this energy for me. Clarify this energy for me. Who is this new love? Who is this new love for the Leo collective? 2 of Wands. Something that is literally not a part of your plan. The Knight of Cups, but it is an offer. And it's cute. It's cute. Yeah, the 3 of Pentacles. Someone who wants to build with you. Someone who wants to grow with you. Ace of Cups. Okay, 3 of Swords reverse. And the Chariot. The World reverse, the Page of Wands. Ooh, the King and Queen of Swords together. The 6 of Pentacles, the 3 of Wands, and the King of Pentacles reverse. And Temperance. This is divinely guided. This brings balance. It is at a standstill right now because of the healing that you're going through, because your old chapter isn't closed yet. But Divine Pair, they see you. But right now it's stopped because I'm getting much from this King of Pentacles in reverse, that past energy. But this is divinely guided for you. This brings balance into your life when the time comes, Leo placement. So look out for that. Okay, I love that that happened. I'm glad I clarified that for you. They know that you're healing right now, and they see you as their person. They see you as their divine counterpart, but they know that you're trying to, you know, close a chapter right now. So like I said, with the Nine of Pentacles and the Page of Wands, it's getting like small offer, especially with that Six of Pentacles. But I keep breaking on Temperance. Like, this balances you out. Like, they hold the cups there to balance, the Two of Cups to balance that energy out. This is divinely guided to you. I love that, and I'm excited for you guys. So when that comes in, come back to this video and comment below and let me know how that goes. No wonder I was called to do the Rose Oracle for you guys today instead of the Healing Waters Oracle. Advice for Leo placement, Spirit. Advice. I feel like this person will be very patient with you and very understanding. Oof, we got two. We have the Great Mother, surrender to the mystery, fall into her arms. And then the Breathing Rose, heart healing, emotions, connection, time eases. The Breathing Rose is number 62, and the Great Mother is number 80. Okay, the Great Mother. The Great Mother ushered you in when you took your first breath, and she'll be here when you draw your last. She knows how challenging life on Earth can be, that at times being human can be painful, lonely, and confusing. The polarity and the separation can be difficult when your soul remembers the oneness of Source, but at the same time it can be incredibly glorious and sweet. We often see things as either good or bad. When things go well, we make it mean that everything's okay, and when things don't work out, then perhaps we've done something wrong to have something and we've done something wrong or have something to fix. We've forgotten that life on Earth isn't like that. Polarity is at the core of the Earth's experience, and it's through the polar extremes that we grow the most. We're not meant to avoid the night, the shadow, and the winter. Life is but a single breath in the indistinguishable existence of your experience as a soul. Hand over your worries, hurt, sorrow, fears, and doubts to the Great Mother. Lay them on her altar. Return to the sureness of the soil. Fall fully into her arms. Surrender to the mysteries woven through it all. Remember that while these extremes are difficult, they could also be magnificent. The unrestrained joy is closer to grief than we think, and perhaps the more wild the pendulum of your life swings, the more you can say, I have truly lived. Rose transmission. I'm ready to embrace the extremes of my life. I lay all that I'm carrying onto the altar and fall into the arms of the Great Mother. Okay, Breathing Rose. Often healing is slow, steady process. It's complex, not linear. It takes as long as it takes. And most of the time, that's much longer than we'd wish. But like all things in nature, there's a mystery, intelligence to it. And if we trust it and let the vibrant petals fall to the earth, cut back what's no longer, and protect the new shoots and buds from being pried open, we may find ourselves in a second bloom. And the fruit will follow. You can't manufacture that. We must trust the great mystery in the process. The bud somehow manages to burst through the constraints by opening to life. All of the nature has this intelligence within it. The challenge when we're going through a time of healing, which is another word for growth, transformation, and change, is not to close ourselves off from the world when we most want to separate and shut down. To somehow find the courage to open through the agony, the difficulty, and the hurt. And when we feel safe enough to let life soften us, not harden us, to deepen and cradle us. This is a card of deep heart healing and will often come to us as a symbol of emotional healing that's in the process of happening. The mending's underway. Treat yourself in your healing with compassion, understanding, and gentleness. This is a card of deep encouragement that you're doing it. Time will ease everything soon. How can you treat yourself with gentle compassion and softness? How can you trust the timing of your healing? Yeah. It's going to take you some time to heal from this, but everything is going to work out in your favor. Like I said, it's not going according to whatever plan you have mapped out. But Spirit always knows the way. Spirit always has a divine plan for you, and it's not always going to look how you thought it's going to look. Advice for Leo placements. Advice. We have love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. We have courage. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. We have trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. We have change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. Honestly, I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can accept it from myself. Adversity. I accept the challenges are the best way to learn, and we have perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. I love all of that. Honestly, I love all of that. That's all beautiful energy, and I feel like you're on your way to that, even if it doesn't feel like it right now. Advice for Leo placements. Advice. Alright, so we have chopped wood, number 42. Being grounded in everyday experiences, humility. There are times when the big dream is meant to lie dormant in your consciousness so that you can pay attention to the simple choice in your life. Consider why pruning a tree is the forerunner of delighting in the beautiful blooms when it is in full blossom. The mundane act of pulling off dead leaves, watering the soil, and then leaving it be to let nature take its course is an important step in manifestation. Take your attention away from your goals, brings you into a space of receptivity. This is the deeper purpose of releasing attachment. When you engage in everyday tasks in a meditative, contemplative way, you clear your energy to receive your aha moment, which brings you ever closer to what you seek. Advice for Leo placements. Advice. We have compromise. Within the next few months, let go, success, peaceful resolution, improving health, and on the bottom we have in the near future. Affirmation of advice for Leo placements. Thank you for all your messages today, Spirit. Thank you. I listen to the whispers inside my heart. My body allows me to thrive. All right, Leo placements, I hope that helped. I hope that it resonated. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate every single one of you for being here with me and making it to the end of my reading. If you feel called to book a personal with me, all that information is in the description box below. You guys stay safe, you guys stay blessed, and I will see you in the next reading.